So today you join us at Hilton Valley Carp Fishery. Now this is the first fishery that we're fishing in part of our winter series. We've got various other venues lined up as well for you all, so hopefully this will make a nice little series for you to keep watching throughout the colder months, even if you're not on the bank yourselves. So yeah, like I say, today you join us at Hilton Valley. Now we got here around 12:30. It was an hour or so drive. The time's currently just past 3:30, probably about 20 to 4. Just ordered the food probably about an hour or so ago, so waiting for that to come round. And I'm currently fishing mine. So there's 8 others on the lake, sorry. 8 others of us on the lake, and then I'm the 9th person, so the lake's fully booked out. So it's quite busy, but definitely get your own little bit of water. And I've got a few spots that I've got the rods on, so hopefully something's going to come from that, and I'll touch base with you later. So it's currently about 20 past 5 and they've just delivered the food, and now I've just had a few of the chips, and this food is absolutely banging. Like, I can't fault it whatsoever so far. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4 box. As you can see, you get a load of sauces, double cheeseburger, load of chips, like 2 chicken select type things, 3 chicken bites, 4 onion rings, some coleslaw there as well. And this, yeah, like I say, this is absolutely amazing. I'm not usually a big chip eater myself, but by the end of this I can guarantee they're all going to be gone. It's all nice and hot by the time it comes to you. Just absolutely amazing. So I'm going to tuck into this and then I'll touch base with you after. So it's now around 6 o'clock on the Friday evening. Just finished having my food. That was lovely, so thank you, Sharon, for that. If you're watching this, that was really nice, so thank you. But yeah, so far no fish have come out, so not well since about, apparently a couple of them had, someone lost one last night, and I think one other may have come out, yeah, last night before any of us got here. So yeah, hopefully that's a sign of things to come for tonight. But there've been plenty of them jumping around. Seen a little bit of fizzing in the swim next to me, where James is fishing, so hopefully, so if they're down this end of the lake, then you just never know our luck for tonight. But no, it's not an easy water, and the bites can be hard to come by as well, and with it being this time of year as well, like I say, you just never know when the bites are really going to come. But I'm hopeful that the fish are moving about, because obviously they keep jumping, so it's showing that they're feeding. So it's been quite a nice day today, so it might, yeah, like I say, might just got them moving around a little bit more. And with there being 9 of us on here as well, you never know, all the pressure of the lines could just keep them moving around for the weekend and not holding up in one place. So yeah, hopefully something will come tonight, but for now not got much else to say really. In the morning I'll touch on what rigs I'm using, tactics I'm using, etc. And yeah, hopefully something will come along tonight. So it's now Saturday morning, around 7 o'clock. I got up first light just to see if I can see any signs of fish or fizzing, etc. But at the moment I'm not really seeing much, but I'm going to keep my eyes on the water, and hopefully something will show itself. But last night they were boshing about all over the place, so they're definitely moving around, definitely feeding, so I've not got no doubts that they're just held up in one place somewhere. But I had a couple jump out in front of me, managed to see them, so I'm going to get the rods on them areas and keep them out there till tomorrow now, and hopefully they'll revisit them again tonight or even later on in the day, and hopefully get their heads down and have a little bit of a feed. But I'm going to move one of my margin rods a bit further out, and then going to put 2 others out over to my right hand side, just sort of yeah, just put 2 over to my right, so one sort of jump out there like probably about 12 o'clock last night, and then a massive one jumped on the edge of the tree last night as well. So yeah, hopefully they'll come back to them spots and I'll be able to intercept them on their way through this time. But yeah, like I say, it's looking good, so you never know. Hopefully I can manage to get one, and then, because so I'm going to get my rods out now, and then yeah, I'll catch back up with you after I've got them out. So I've literally just come off the camera, I've had a look over to my right, and as you can see, literally sort of just there, You can just see a few bubbles popping up, a couple of little small ones jumping about, so pretty confident in the fish are out there in front of me. I mean, it could also be weed, but they sort of did come up quite rapidly, and then there's a little splash and sort of ripples like just come across the surface of the water, almost as if something had spooked off the spot. But yeah, so I think definitely fish down there. Whether it was carp or not, I'm not too sure, but 90% sure it was. So like I say, I'm going to get them rods out now, and hopefully I managed to get one. Just to give you a quick idea of where the rods are, so I had one down here just on the end of this tree last night, but the little ones kept knocking into it and setting it off, so I might move it sort of away from there and move it just to the end of that tree, or the edge of that reed bed there. That's where one jumped last night. I have got my middle rod is sort of just in this little, like there's a little groove there. I've literally got it just in there, so it's literally about a rod length further left that I'm going to put my left hand rod to, and then I'm going to move my middle rod to maybe on the edge there, or there's a little V in the bank over there that it could go into, and then I'll move my right hand rod over there, or maybe just even try it in the open water, just maybe if they're just sort of cruising out around there. But yeah, like I say, yeah, I'm gonna reel these in now, and I'll talk you through bait tactic, bait, rigs, etc. that I'm using, and hopefully one will present itself. Just to talk you through the rigs that I'm using, as you can see on this one, just got a little slip D with a dumbbell wafter, and the size 4 Kamakura wide gape, just there we go, all the way up to the lead, using a little, I think a 1.5, 2 ounce lead on that, using the light leads, sort of try not to disturb the swim as much, and then back leading, keeping them lines pinned to the bottom, so the fish, hoping that it won't spook the fish as much. And then on my middle rod, see, got a Ronnie rig on that one, little white 2-3 tiger nut pop up, and then on my left hand rod, on my right hand rod, sorry, just got hair rig with dumbbell wafter on it yet again. Now that's what caught me my PB out in France, £50, so trust that, so I'm always going to use that wherever I go. But yeah, so I'm going to get these out now, put a bit of bait over them, and then yeah, I'll touch base with you once I've got these out. Now I've seen a couple fish jump after watching the water for a little bit, so hope I'm going to get the rods out on them spots, and yeah, hopefully one will present itself. So the rods are all out now. I'm just gonna show you how I like what bait I'm using, etc. Show you the mix, and then I'm gonna get a bit of bait out there, and then yeah, the rods are done. So by that time, hopefully, food will be here. I heard it comes around 8:30. It's about 8:20 now. So yeah, let me show you how I like to make my mix. Right, so all I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take some 10mm 2 fruity tiger nut willies. Now I'm keeping all these baits relatively small, so add in a few 10mm, and then I'm gonna add some tiny dumbbells. Now these ain't available on the website, but let us know in the comments if you want to see these, because I'm more than happy to bring them out. So, a mixture of 10mm and a mixture of 10mm and tiny dumbbells. Now just like that alone, they'll catch plenty of fish, but you should like to take it to that next level, as with everything we do. Then take some liquid food. It was Tutti Frutti tiger nut one, and just, most of you have probably seen this before, just literally glaze them baits with that. Don't need a lot of it, it's such a strong product, such a good product. If it wants to focus, you'll be able to see. Go. It's nice and coated. It's got all tiny pieces, all little food particles on there now. And then next, just take some enchanting powder and just add a light dusting over the top of this, just enough to coat them. There we go. Just give that a mix around. And that's the finished product. So I'm going to get that out there now, and then yeah, hopefully that'll catch me a few. Breakfast has just been delivered about 8:30, so I'll show you what it is. This is the breakfast wrap. You see it comes nicely wrapped in tin foil, so it keeps it all nice and hot. And there you have it. Look at that. Still nice and hot. Can't quite remember what you get in here now, but I'll let you know after I've eaten it. So it's now around midday on the Saturday, so we've been here about 24 hours now, and unfortunately still no fish to show for it, but it'd been very quiet this morning, so like I said, a lot of boshing about last night and like a lot of boshing around this morning, but sort of since after 8 o'clock that's been about it really. But I have just heard an alarm go off, so hopefully someone has got one, but I know nothing come out last night whatsoever, so it's not as if we're doing anything wrong, it's just fish clearly ain't feeding. But yeah, I want to go and have a look at whose alarm's just gone off, and hopefully someone will be able to put a fish on the bank. So it turns out it's just someone recasting, but yeah, so like I say, it's gone very quiet, but hopefully that means they've got their heads down a little bit and starting to feed. I saw a little bit of fizzing this morning, but not loads. So yeah, although I was feeling pretty confident last night with the amount that are boshing, now it's gotten a bit more quiet, and knowing that no one else has done anything, we're a bit like, oh well, will the bite come or not? But gonna stay hopeful, and hopefully one will present itself. Still got all 3 rods in the same spots that I showed you earlier. Might move my right hand rod into the margin later on tonight, but for now it's going to stay where it is. Baited a couple spots close in just to keeping an eye on it every hour or so, seeing if I could just see any fizzing on it, and then if I see anything, obviously I'll move one rod onto it, and then yeah, hopefully that will present a fish. But yeah, nothing's come out so far, so it's been a bit tricky, but I'm sure someone will have something eventually. So I should go stay hopeful, and then hopefully next time you see me it'll be with a fish on the bank. So it's now around 1:30. About an hour or so ago I had a couple little knocks on my middle rod, the bobbin pulled up and then dropped back off, and then that was it. So pretty confident that the spot that my middle rod on has had fish visit it now, so that one's definitely going to be staying on there. And then I'm confident that my left hand rod, that there's been, well, that's where a massive one jumped last night. It sounded like a lump, so that one I'm happy with. There's been fish visiting that spot. Just got to find that spot for my last rod now, but seeing one jump sort of mid water, so I'm going to move it away from the margins and the islands and just try it in the middle, and hopefully that will produce a fish if none of the other two do. But yeah, so I'm feeling pretty confident now, so fingers crossed one's gonna come along, and then like I say, yeah, so hopefully one's gonna come along. Just quickly, just to show you where we're going to be fishing for tonight. So gonna keep my left hand rod just on the edge of the island there. That's where sort of nice one jumped last night. My middle rod is currently just over there in that sort of little groove, as you can see there. I've had a couple bleeps, knocks, etc. on that now, so definitely going to keep that one there. And then thinking moving my right hand rod just off of this tree, and either maybe leaving it in the open water down there, or literally just dropping it sort of halfway out around here, because one jumped sort of round there in James's swim earlier. So if that's showing that they're in the middle of the lake, then that might be where they are. Like, so keep it there, put one there, and then just see how it goes. So yeah, as you can see, lovely looking lake. You've got a little gap in the island there. You've got an island there, which this is all one. You've got another couple little islands there and there. So yeah, the lake is very nice and broke up. Yeah, like I say, each angler gets their own bit of water. You can see I've probably got sort of to the end of that there, to that tree. So you've got plenty of room for 3 rods. And then obviously sort of halfway across the island, back towards you is your water as such. And that's just have a little look down there. You've got a nice little bit of water down there as well. Yeah, so that's that. So I might sort this right hand rod out now, and then yeah, just put that out in the middle, and hopefully something will come from that. So just finished getting the rods back out, and yeah, so I decided to keep them in the same spots as they were eventually. My right hand rod, I couldn't really find a nice clear area on it as such, so just got to pop up on there. Nice long running rig, probably about 7 or 8 inches long, just off the edge of that tree, sort of bring it out a little bit round about there. So it's sort of close to the island, but out in the middle it's far too weedy to present a rig. So yeah, sort of yeah, so just sort of put one a bit further off the island just to try and intercept them if they're swimming through, and then yeah, again kept one on that spot there, just that little cutout, as I've had a couple knocks on there. Well, I didn't even bring that one in, so that's been there, that's just stayed out. And then just back right on the edge just there, on the left hand rod, which is where it was before, just put a new rig on, new hook bait, and then just threw a bit more bait over the top of that. Got about a handful of bait left, so they're going to all be staying out till the morning now. And yeah, hopefully something will present itself sooner rather than later, and then if I get anything, I'll make sure to get the camera on, get some nice photos for you all. So it's now around 5:30. Yeah, again, still no fish to show for it, but it's not as if we're doing anything wrong. From as far as I know, no one in the lake has had anything out, so yeah, it's not as if we're doing anything wrong, it's just the fish clearly ain't playing ball. But yeah, anyway, Sharon's just delivered the food, and tonight I've got the American chicken burger, and you can see, oh, that looks lovely. Yeah, nice load of chips, and then she's got a burger, load of lettuce, so your chicken, I think there's 2 bits of chicken in there, or so just the 1 bit of chicken with bacon, and then you get obviously your sauce, coleslaw as well. So yeah, this is lovely. So I'm going to tuck into this, and then I'll speak to you once I've eaten this. Morning all, it's just gone 9 o'clock, and I've got nothing to show you, but Dad lost one this morning, and it literally, I was just down in Grandad's swim, a couple swims down, and got a phone call from Dad, and he had a lovely 22 3/4 mirror, so I'll show you the photos of them in a minute. But yeah, at least it's started to come out. No one else has had anything as far as I'm aware, but yeah, at least someone's caught something. That was on the 2-3 tiger nut, so proof in the pudding that even when the bites are hard to come by, it's always gonna provide the fish. But yeah, like I say, I'll show you them fish now, but I'm going to start packing up and hopefully I can nick one last knockings. There we are guys, that's the facility. It's got a little sink, toilet, a shower, which I'm pretty sure is, yeah, £2 a use, but yeah, it's nice and clean, so can't really complain. But yeah, got a few fish photos up there and around the mirror, so yeah, that's the facilities. Like I say, all nice and clean. So yeah, but I'll definitely be coming back here, I reckon. Lovely lake, nice, well designed, very well designed to be honest. So yeah, definitely be back here. Okay guys, so that's time at Hilton Valley done. Literally just about to reel the rods in now. Unfortunately, didn't manage to have anything, but yeah, glad Dad caught. So like I say, that was on the 2-3 Tiger Nut. He's doing the exact same as me. Bit of liquid food, bit of enchanting powder on that as well. And that done him fish known as the 3 C's, I'm pretty sure it was. But yeah, like I say, unfortunately I didn't manage to have anything, but 2-3 Tiger Nut just showing its worth yet again. So yeah, that's my time here. I'll take you up and show you the facilities in a second, but yeah, unfortunately I didn't manage to have anything, but hope you all enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you next week. There we are guys, that's the facility. It's got a little sink, toilet, a shower, which I'm pretty sure is, yeah, £2 a use, but yeah, it's nice and clean, so can't really complain. But yeah, got a few fish photos up there and around the mirror, so yeah, that's the facilities. Like I say, all nice and clean. So yeah, but I'll definitely be coming back here, I reckon. Lovely lake, nice, well designed, very well designed to be honest. So yeah, definitely be back here.